Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Rasharala. Peace and salutations to the Bayat Dawadah, the house of David of elect. Name of this video is going to be called No Matter What Happens, the Goal is the M.O.T.B. No matter what happens, the goal is the M.O.T.B. And I'm talking about there's a lot of psyops happening, okay, a lot of smoke and mirrors, okay, a lot of you know, look to the right and I'm gonna do something to the left, okay, but at the end of the day, we know what their goal is. Who's they? Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, the top elite, specifically Amalek. We know that they want total control. Now, how do they usually get total control? Through fear. How do they want to control people? Through the RFID chip. All right, that our temptation is getting ready to come to pass, man. All right, all these things that these devils are doing, and they act like they have all the time in the world, is all to bring about the M.O.T.B. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. All right, Yahweh Shai's patience. First and foremost, the name of our Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Yah means he, Hawa means is to be or exist, and his only begotten Son, his name is Yahweh Shai. Yah means he, Hawa Shai means salvation, savior, deliverer. And these are the words of Yahweh Shai. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. And regardless of what's going on, all these countries and all these heathens are in cahoots about that. All right, everybody's gonna be taking a chip soon, except the elect. Everybody's gonna have to make a choice soon. All right, and this is how they're gonna do it. There's a lot of psyop, a lot of confusion, a lot of emotions with this Charlie Kirk, which that's gonna bring about civil war within itself. Okay, but everything's planned. All right, let me get something real quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11, and it reads, it says, lest Satan means adversary. Who's that adversary? First and foremost, starting with Esau, Edom, and all these other nations, these heathens, they're our adversary. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, evil plots. All right, we're not ignorant of these heathens and these devil's devices. All right, it's always about smoke and mirror. All right, we know to believe nothing we see, nothing we hear. All right, when it comes to these people and come to what we're saying, because the whole world's a stage. All right, we see through the prophecies, we see through the scriptures, we see through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. At the end of the day, they want to catch people off they pivot. All right, they want to catch people by surprise. They want to get people emotion, energy. There's a lot of high sorcery going on, but at the end of the day, they want to chip every single person, okay, in America and really all around the world. Let me go back to Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, because that's what's gonna get ready to happen, and it's gonna come when people least expect it. This is Revelation chapter 3 verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to drive them that dwell upon the earth. Whole world, they're all in it together. That's why you have these summits. All right, that's why we have these meetings. Slack. It's all for a great deception. Remember, their power is in deception. Their power is in darkness. Right, behind closed doors, all these heathens are getting along, man. They all have one goal. All right. 11, it says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of my power, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and will write upon him my new name. And that's what's going to happen if you pass the test of not taking the RFID chip. When you go to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16, right, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Who's that he? Esau, Edom, specifically Amalek, the small hats. And I believe them small hats had something to do with Charlie Kirk. All right? And really, I don't care about this damn devil. You know what I'm saying? I see the plight. I see the plot. Either way, it doesn't matter. Civil war will come about in America, and through that civil war is going to be chaos, and through that chaos, they're going to bring about that RFID chip. It says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. That the image of the beast, and the image of the beast is talking about this fourth industrial revolution, which is merging man with the machine. That's what they want. All right? They want AI to have total control over the people. All right? That's what it's all about, man. Merging man with machine. Tracking every single person on the face of the planet because they have a God complex. It says that the image of the beast of both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all. How is the government going to cause people to do this? Through fear. All right? Look at the first situation that happened in 2019, 2020. It was through fear. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or it doesn't matter, left hand, or in their foreheads, Elon Musk, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark of the name, or slack you. Read it again. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that understand and count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. And his number is 603,6, which is the UPC code. They want to have a tracking device in you. This is what we're telling you people, man. All this shit is just smoke and mirrors, man. At the end of the day, they want you, all right, to be serfs. All right, and they want the people to divide it against each other. They don't want the people coming against each other. It's all about divide and conquer with these damn devils. They do the same thing over and over and over again. All right, I don't get caught up in none of this stuff, man. I just look at the prophecies. All this shit is smoke and mirrors. A lot of psyops is happening. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, if you love this word, if you love this new technology, all right, and you know, there's people that's close to us that's caught up in this world. All right, and when that temptation happens, they're gonna go right for it. I've heard people say they'll take the chip. All right, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead, in his hand, see, hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, which is righteous anger. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. That's the 200 million intercontinental ballistic warheads, hypersonic missiles. Shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. And they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. You see? Whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. That RFID chip. And that's the warning we giving you so-called blacks, blacks, and Native Americans, because you are the Israelites, also to the Israelite foreigners that don't look like a so-called blacks, blacks, Native American. If this truth resides in you, then you are a child. You're Israelite. Here is the patience in the face of the saints. Who are the saints? The saints are the Israelites. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahushua. What's the faith of Yahushua? The faith of Yahushua is a spirit of prophecy. So if you're not prophesying, the Lord is not dealing with you. Straight up and down. If you don't understand what's going on, the Lord is not dealing with you. We too late in the game. All right, and I wanted to get something else out too. Because before the missiles hit, there will be consequences and repercussions for taking that RFID chip. All right, there's a reason why. See, people think the Lord says, tell us not to do things because He wants to be all uptight. No, the Lord is telling us not to do certain things so we can live. These damn devils don't give a damn about us. They're beasts. Don't look. You gotta look at them like they're not even human. We're dealing with demons. This is Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And the first went out and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship the image. So if you take that chip, you will receive a grievous sore, which is cancer. It's gonna be, matter of fact, let me get it real quick, Salakia. Let me get that that definition of grievous sore. All right, going to the Blue of the Bible. And what I'm going to do is go to the interlinear verse. And we're going to go to, there fell a noisome and grievous. Let me go into grievous first.
Strong's G, 4190. Paneras. Paneras.
So grievous, it says, full of labors, annoyances, hardships, annoyances, you see? Bringing toils, annoyances, causing pain and trouble. Bad, a bad nature or condition, in a physical sense, diseased or blind, you see? Disease. So let's go back to it. I think, hold on. Right? Now let's go into, yeah, let's go into sore. Because I think that it says pus, like it's cancerous. Right there, Helkos. Yep.
Strong's G, 1668. Helkos. Helkos.
Helkos. So this is it. Check this out. A wound, especially a wound producing discharge pus. So okay, you take that chip, the body's gonna reject it, which will leave a grievous sore, which is discharge pus, annoyances. It's gonna be. Listen, man. All we could do is warn you people. It says an ulcer. You see, a sore, an ulcer. So you take that chip, you're gonna develop ulcers, especially where the chip is at. And people had visions and dreams about this. All right. So we're not here just making up things and everything else. Listen, this is all we do is send the warning out. So this is what the Bible's saying. You take that RFID chip, you will receive a grievous sore, a ulcer, pus, annoyances. Revelation chapter 16, verse 2. And the first went out, Salakia, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worship the image. Imagine the people that take the Neuralink. All right? So the Lord is trying to deliver us and save our lives, man. Your best bet, all right, is not to take the chip. All right? Not to take the chip and let the Lord deal with you. All right? I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to get into the chip about the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, what's going on, all the psyops. A lot of things are happening, but at the end of the day, the next step is going to be that RFID chip being implanted upon every single person in America and upon the world, which is talked about in Revelation, the 3rd chapter, the 10th verse, which is the hour of temptation. Remember that they're going to throw a lot of smoke and mirrors, man. There's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors. The next step is the hour of temptation. The RFID chip, the mark of the beast. So what they're working on right now, let me go back to it. What the elites are working on is this. And he causeth. They're working on the causeth. All right? Hegelian dialectic, which means a pressure from above and pressure from below. Order out of chaos. That's how they're going to cause people to take this chip. Something major's getting ready to happen soon. So with that, I like to give Salakia. So with that, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachakodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who are the apostles and elders of Asherella. Peace and salutations to the Bayath that would die, the house of David for elect. So till next time, Shalom.